Hi guys, good to have you all back and welcome to the last week of JJ3 under 30, where I am trying to do 3 projects within 30 minutes. And for today's project, this is what I'm going to use. This looks way more than 30 minutes, so I might need an extra minute or two. I don't know. Fantastic, guys. I am going to try to explain what I'm making, show you the inspiration for the projects, and also all the supplies that I am using. And let's hope I can manage it within 30 minutes. Who knows? First, let me show you the inspiration. A short while ago, I got a lovely gift from a Dutch subscriber. It was a package with these very pretty washi tapes. These are all measuring tapes. It was a whole set. And then 2 die sets. One of them with sort of, I don't know, gauge dials. Really cool. And these clamps. Now, these are by Craft. And I do know Craft sometimes is also available on Amazon. I already have one of their sets, which is the whale tail tab set. I was looking for it. I cannot find it anywhere because I have my punches now. And that's way faster. So I have played with this one, the retro clamp. It probably meant retro clamps. Craft CA002. And the other one with the gauge dials is MQ014. I cannot give you links because I cannot find these on Amazon anywhere. But sometimes they are available. So what have I done? Well, what have you done? I've been playing with this one. And I made a whole bunch of these. And I absolutely love them. And I think I want to use these as sort of a policy closure type of thing. So something that needs a closure. What's a policy closure? Actually, it's a this with a string that you can sort of wrap around. So if you don't have this set and you want to play along, just make a policy closure with circles and a brad and a string. Yes? So, inspiration. But now, what's the project? I don't have a prototype, guys, because this is just an idea. I'm going to make a multifunctional piece of ephemera that you can use as either a bookmark, a side-loading pocket, or a bellyband. So basically, I'm going to make a bookmark, a side-loading pocket, and a bellyband, and they're all going to look the same. Yes. Also, they're going to be interactive because I'm going to use this as it can open up. It can open up in some way. And it's going to look like a specimen slide. And it's going to be in 30 minutes. And I'm going to make 3 of them. Yes. Give or take an extra minute or 2. I don't know, guys. So, if you don't have these lovies, I got you. You could use some other tabs, fantastic tabs that you made to replace these. Or just use one of the whale tail tabs from the Bob's Your Uncle digital kit. Yes. Just, make a hole in it and Bob's Your Uncle. And Bob's Your Uncle. Yeah? Okay, so that's what we're making. Longer, small piece, bookmark, pocket, bellyband. Let me show you the rest of the supplies that I'm using. For papers, for the base, I'm using craft colored cardstock. A little bit heavier, but you can do any cardstock that you want. You could also make it just from scrapbook paper if you want. I am going to use pretty scrapbook paper because it saves a lot of time of decorating. If you don't have beautiful scrapbook paper, decorate more cardstock. I have some out from Mr. Tim Holtz. This is still from a set that I found in a thrift shop years ago. And we're going to need strips of, I'm going to make them 3 inches. 3 inches. 3 inches. I don't think they need to be 12, but 3 inches at least. Now, for other decorating, I have a beautiful book page out. I want to do a little bit of decorating on the craft colored cardstock. And acetate for the specimen slide window type of thing. Now, you don't need acetate, loves. You could just use packaging or something else that is clear or transparent. Doesn't even need to have a transparent window. If you don't want to, it's just extra. So this for papers. Now, for tools, ruler, knife, glue, scissors. The usual suspect. As an extra tool, I'm going to use a circle punch. I'm going to use a big one. This is a 2.5 inch. I don't know if that was smart. But if you have a 2 inch, just do a 2 inch. It will have a small, I'm hoping it'll work. I'm going to put in eyelets in these clamp thingies. Yeah. And I have a big background stamp, but mainly for decorating like the base. So I have this one from Mr. Tim Holtz, which is hodgepodge, hodgepodge. Yes. I've taken out this one because it just reminded me. This came from a Sears and Roebuck catalog, and it sort of reminded me of this one. Yeah. Then for stamping, I'm going to use Portobello. I have tea dye and vintage photo. I'm going to need a piece of string. I have loads of string. I might use some of the tape because they're out now. Because I'm making it into a specimen slide, I've cut out some of the moths from Antique Entomology. But use a bug or a butterfly or, I don't know, cuckoo clock, whatever you want. And for decorating, I also have some of the labels from the Bob's Your Uncle kit out. I might take out something else. I don't know. Is that it? I think that's it. I will take a scoreboard, but not for measuring. I just need to make a score. But, you know, you can just fold it if you want to. Fantastic. We're going to start with the bases. I told you I was going to make strips of 3 inches, but I'm actually going to make them 3¼ inch. I just want to be safe because there will be little room left for sturdiness. I am taking out my cutting board, loves, but by all means just use your ruler and your knife. So 3¼ now this is 8. Just take out a piece of cardstock. It doesn't need to be 8, loves, it could be 7. I probably make it a little bit shorter because how many journals are actually 8? It depends on what you, if you're making it for a specific journal or not. Did I do all of them 3¼ I think so. Is this 8? This is A4, loves. This is 8¼ I'm going to make them 8. A little bit less than 8. It doesn't really matter, loves. It doesn't. Honestly, it doesn't matter. Make them any size that you want. See, I'm doing all the prepping on camera. Have it straight, love. Have it straight. Okay, so I have these. Yes. It's not going to be on here. It's going to be on the other part. I'm going to do a little bit of stamping, just background stamping. Take out any background stamp that you have. I don't need the whole piece, just a side of it. So, Portobello. Honestly, do not make me look for it. There we go. I'm keeping it on the plastic because I'm just going to do this. There we go. I don't want them to be all the same. So this one is going to be more in the middle. There we go. That's all of it, but that's quite all right. I'm going to cover some of it with paper as well. And, well, this probably is going to be on this side. And there you go. While I'm stamping, I'm thinking I'm going to do all of these as well. Just to give it a little bit of interest. 2, 4, 6. Yes, 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 yes. I'm going to do them all at once. I just don't want these to be plain. But by all means, if you have the time, just put some exact stamping on it. Just where you want it. I'm going to want it here. Voila! A little bit of interest. Perfect. Okay. For the second phase, I also want a little piece of paper. Use any book page that you want, lovies. I'm going to use this book page because it just sort of reminds me of the stamp. I have a tearing ruler. You don't need a tearing ruler. I just want to use it to give it a little bit of a raggedy edge. But by all means, make it straight. And I'm just going to take a piece off. There you go. And another one. This is already raggedy, but there's too much white on here. So, oops, ripped it at the top. That's quite all right. Okay, so I'm gonna put it on like so. Take out some glue. Do not look at the back. This came from a Sears and Roebuck catalog. It's a reproduction, love. It's not a real one. If this was a real one. Yeah. No tearing in the real one. I've never seen a real one. But they're gorgeous. They look like the real thing. I'm going to have it a little bit higher and then trim it. So here's one. Oh, do we want... Oh yes, I'm sorry, I like this piece better. I'm just gonna have a little bit of glue on. Oops. This side, sure. Let's have the Sears and Roebuck logo on here. I'll probably trim it. I'm gonna trim it here. And then this one with the sock. Just as a little bit of sort of background interest. Now, if you are making this into Bookmark, do the same with the other side. Oh, there we go. There. Perfect. You can do this with scissors, loves. You don't need a knife at all, but I work better with a knife. There. There. I don't know if we're going to trim the sides. I think I am going to trim this one because it sticks out way too much. Ripped it. That's quite right. So we have 3 of these. Yes. I want to do a little bit of decorating on them. I'm going to take out one of the measuring tapes. You should have opened it up before, love. It's probably going to take me a while to open up. Yes. Come on, come on, come on. You could also do this at the end. Are you going to do all the same? No. I don't want to. So I'm going to do all of them different. Which will take up a lot of time because... Oh, goodness. There's not a lot on here. Ooh. Also, not very good quality. But this with this. And the last one. Now, there's going to be a label on and something else. Most likely, but at the end. But I wanted to put this on before I punch a hole. Yes, it's going to have a hole. Come on, work with me, tape. Oops. There we go. Was this crooked? Can I still take it off? Yes, this was very crooked. Goodness, have it straight. That would be lovely. I think this is straighter. Okay, let's start on the second layer, the closing part. So I've taken out a piece of beautiful scrapbook paper. This is going to be awesome for the specimen slide idea. Now, I don't know how long I need it, but I do know that I need to have it 3 1/4 because that's the size that we're working with. Yes, so there we go. Okay, now where are my bases? Bases! Oh, don't make me look for y'all. Yes, there we go. So this is gonna go here, and there's a part here and a part in between. This will need to have the window. Yeah, I'm just going to take a piece off. How much? I am going to take off 6. I'm going to take off 6. Now, I did think about punching the window and how to do it exactly. I am gonna go. I'm gonna leave a little bit of room on the bottom. Are you? Yes. I'm just gonna punch it. There you go. This is going to be the window. This is going to go here. I'm trying to figure it out, guys. Oh, I'm gonna put in sort of bread, eyelet, whatever. This is gonna go here, about here. Yeah, and then we need a bottom part that will also have this. But in order for me to figure out how long, I'm just gonna put it on first. So we're gonna put on these. I will do some inking in advance. Yes, I'm gonna do inking here. Are you going to round corners? Will that look lovely? We're gonna put this on. No. I'm gonna leave it as it is. I might do the other cutting off camera, loves. I do not know. I really want to finish this in 30 minutes. There we go. Yes. Okay. Then, does this need inking? No, it's craft colored cardstock, love. Gonna glue it on. With my glue. Please work with me, art. We do not have the time today. Oh, it's actually listening to me. And there we go. I'm gonna put it on a little bit higher. Here, that looks weird. A little bit lower. Yes. Are we gonna use this part with half a bug on it? Oh, sure. Sure. This is going to be way shorter, loves. Way shorter, for sure. Just gonna do this. And then this. Okay. Now we need another window. I'm going to put another window in. Yeah. It's in here. Oh, I'm going to lose such a lovely piece. Because I want this see-through, completely see-through. Do you? Do you actually? I'm not going to. I was thinking to make another window so you could actually see through it. I am not going to. I'm going to keep it as it is. Yes. Okay. I'm going to mark it here. I can do it with a pen. That's quite all right. I'm going to mark it here. I want this here. And then this part is way too lovely to cut off. And then this part here. Yes. Taking out my scoreboard. Where I marked it. There we go. Where I marked it. There we go. I'm going to take off a little bit of this paper because we don't need a lot. And this is very expensive paper that they don't make anymore. Yes. Fold it. Fold it. Was it this one? Yes. This one is going here. And this one is going here. How cool is this? Okay, I need to make 2 more. This is probably going to go quicker because this is, we also know that this is 6 inches and this is, what was this? 2 1/4? Could be 2. Yes, so 6 inches by 3 1/4. We already did the measuring with the first one. So this is going to be the 6 inches. Well, the 3 1/4. Yes. And, oh, I really want to use this part. 2 1/4 by 3 1/4. Yes. It's gonna look like this. Cool. And let's take out another piece. I have this beautiful wallflower. Oh my goodness. Is this 6? Yeah, this is 6. These are the parts of the Mr. Tim Holtz paper that are the 4 squares. Do we want the flower? I think the flower may be a little bit much. I'm not going to put on the flower. I'm going to put on this part, 3 1/4. Yes. Oh, let's use this. Oh no, we have this. And oh, that's lovely. 3 1/4. I don't know if this is 2. It's 2, but we'll manage. Let us do some inking. Yes. I actually also need to ink the inside. I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna ink the inside later. There we go. Yes, these 2 and these. Aren't these lovely? I found this pack of paper. Well, it was sort of half a pack of paper for, was it 75 cents or €1.50? Well, for dirt cheap in a thrift shop. A couple of years ago, I was screaming and holding it close to my chest all the way towards the checkout. Oh, goodness. Yes, this was before I had any paper of Mr. Tim Holtz, but I recognized it because I coveted it for years and years. Now, I do know, are we going to have this here? Oh, that actually looks lovely. I'm going to have this here. He actually came out with sort of a vault release a couple of months ago, I believe, where he re-released them in, was it 10 by 10s or 8 by 8s? And then the 12 by 12s. Yes, needless to say, I stocked up. Do you want this here? Yes, I really don't, because this is going to be folded over. We're going to lose a little bit, loves. There we go, here. This is a stamp. I think I have this stamp. Do I? You have no time to look for it. Oh, I'm going to lose the eggs. Sad face. Sad face. Bye, eggs. Well, there used to be eggs here. Okay, so this is paired up here and this is paired up here. We need to do a little bit of scoring. Also need to make the windows. Did I do it like this or I don't know. I'm just gonna do it like so. Might not be in the center. Looks close enough. It's not in the center. It's not in the center. Oh, we're gonna lose a bit of the... Well, we're not gonna lose this, of course, because that's just fantastic. So, we also made windows. That was already inked, love. Yes. Now we need to do a little bit of folding. Now I measured this. This is about 2 inches, 2 1/4 inch. And that I'm just gonna score at 1 inch. Pum pum. But you could also just fold it, loves. One. Oh, this was smaller. I'm gonna move it up a little bit. Doesn't need to be precise either. How much was this? No, not 2 inches. 1 3/4 inch. 1 3/4 inches. Fold. Other way around, love. Other way around. Yes. More inking. Now, before I glue them on, I think I want to put in... That's extra, love. I'm going to do extra. Because why not? Because you are just extra. I want to put in eyelets as well. I actually want eyelet and hole reinforcers. Now, instead of just gluing the hole reinforcers on, just start doing it while you're yapping, lovies. I just put the hole reinforcers around the eyelet. I'm not gonna glue them on. No, way too many steps. So, because honestly, if you just put them on like this, they're on, right? Yes, do the same the same ones together. Love it. Yes. So I am completely skipping the gluing step. Yes. I should have done this like for years and years now. I think I'm gonna go this green ones here. You know where those eyelets came from, right? Of course you do. In case you don't, and you feel the urge to leave me a comment asking me where'd you get the hole reinforcers from. It's from a die cut set from Elizabeth Craft Designs. It's no longer available. I am very sorry. It was called Reinforcement Pack 1, 2 and 3. There might be one left, the one that I don't like. But if you're going to put this in the comments, asking me in the comments, I'm going to let loose all of my subscribers on you. Oh, this is the most frequently asked question. I always explain where I got them from. They look awesome. Awesome, right? Okay, still not gluing them on because you don't need acetate windows. But I want to make acetate windows. So I have my acetate or my plastic or whatever packaging. Yes, and I need to glue it here. Here's what I'm doing, guys. I'm going to make them. This is 2.5 inches, 3 by 3. Going to be a little bit smaller than the. Well, I think 3 by 3. I'm gonna try. Let's start with 3. A little bit smaller than the whole project, but bigger than the window. Will that work? Yes, that will work. Yes, 3 by 3. So another 3. This is not 3. Now I have loads of these. I find these, loves, at a thrift shop, the overhead projector sheets. Yes, that you can actually print on. But I also take home a lot of overhead projector sheets that I cannot print on for some reason. Because I have an inkjet printer and not a laser printer, or my printer is just like, no. Then those sheets I use just for acetate. Alrighty then. Now we already know when we glue this on, you're gonna see a little bit of the glue. It will sort of seep out. So what are we doing? How are we gonna do it? I'm gonna do it with art glitter glue. I'm gonna put a small line, thin line, not too close to the edge, guys, because if you press the acetate on, it will go sound effects. So just a small bead of glue, as they say. Yes, everything off. It's a 3 by 3, so it doesn't really matter which way you put it on. See, if you put it on, it will go smudge. Is it on? It's on. I am going to reinforce it though. I think I'm going to put some, well, I have some of the lovely washi tape, so I'm going to put some washi tape on. Now this glue will most likely dry clear. It does, right? Yes, it does. And the last one. So now we have windows. Now my original idea was also to make a circle in the bottom part where we're going to glue this whole piece on. So it's going to be see-through. That would have been fantastic. But I was distracted by the beautiful images. And I was like, no, I'm not going to cut through this. Fantastic. Now, it's up to you if you want to put something in. You want to put something on already, or just have it as a window. Like this. Isn't this just awesome? Oh, I love it. I think I will. However, I might, because I have these moths out, just glue them on the inside. Yes. Yes. I have my moths. They were white on the inside, so cheated. I just inked the inside. Okay, here's what I'm doing. I also want a label on, and I want boo-boo tape. And I also do not want this to be boring. Yeah? So I have some small labels. These are snippety bits from the Mr. Tim Holtz, what was it? Curator stamp set? I think so. And I'm just going to glue them on. One here. I don't really care what it says. on here. And then another one. Sort of there. Then I'm going to flip the whole project over. Oops. The glue needs to go. Because I'm going to stamp on it. Like I did with everything else. Not here. Yeah. Missed out on this. Yes. All aboard? All aboard? Hopefully there was ink everywhere. Yes! See? It's nicer now. Well, I certainly think so. Then I also have some boo-boo tape out. Now here's the thing. I could put it here, but I think I'm going to put it sort of on the other side. I'm going to glue these on the inside. And then I want some boo-boo tape there, just in the bottom corner here. I tried it. It works. Come on. Hurry up, love. You have 7 minutes. What? Okay. Normally these work perfectly. Come on. Okay. I'm just going to put it here. There we go. Ta-da. See, it looks perfect. Well, sort of perfect. I actually don't like this piece. So not perfect at all. Scissors. Do we have the time for this? We do not. Yes, it does look better now. Now, these wings are too big. Yay for too big wings. Which means I'm not going to glue them on the acetate. I'm just going to put glue here and glue here. And then do this. And I'm going to clip the rest of the wings. That makes no sense at all. No, I know. I know. Let's do another one. And she's not giving up. I'm just doing it. No, there's too much white in these. It's okay, love. This is a digital kit. I can print it out again and again. So, even though I messed up, it's going to be fine. I just want to have some boo-boo tape on for some reason. Yes. Yes. Glue. Glue. Oh, see, too much glue there. But it will dry clear. Will it? Most likely. Oh, I have another one. There. And there. That's just perfect. Put it on the outer edges, love. Oh, this one looks lovely. The other one's not so much. I'm gonna do, are you gonna do a thing? I'm gonna do a thing. Doesn't look nice at all. Oh, it's gonna look nice with something in the background. Yeah, you know, or that's what I keep telling myself. There we go. Oh yeah, I do like it. Fantastic. Now, we need to glue them on. So the gluing is pretty self-explanatory, of course. You put glue on here. Oops. Line them up. There you go. And put glue on here. Now, if you are making these into a bookmark, so as sort of standalone, if you're not going to glue them on anything, Yes. Do some lovely stuff on the back as well. Not gonna. There you go. Ta-da! Yeah, he's trying to be a ballerina. Yes. Oh, I need to cut the butt. I need to clip the wings. Sounds horrible, I know. And the last one. I also have some labels out. Oops! Some smallies. Go there. Yes. I'm just gonna put them in. Now you can stamp something on it or put something else on it. I think they're just lovely as they are. I'm going to have half of this on. And there, and then there. Yes, and then this one. I'm going to put more towards this side. And then what we need is something to close it up. I have some baker's twine from Lovely Packaging. It has some pink in it. I don't care. Don't care. I think it's going to look lovely. So you just pull it through here, here, and then you tie a knot, make a bow, do whatever you. Yes, let me clip these wings. Ooh, one. That's the other one. Oh, this was already close. Two. Yes, another piece. Now, honestly, guys, you could do so much more decorating if we had the time, which we don't. I don't even know how close to the time I am. I might be 1 minute over or 2 minutes over. My apologies. But as you can tell, big project. Absolutely love it. My original plan was to have them both see-through. But I think this looks wonderful as well. And the last little bow. There you go. Done. So I'm 2 minutes over. Somehow I already knew that would happen. Do I mind? No. If you mind, well, fire me. Fire me. I think the end result is just fantastic. Okay, let's have a look, lovies. Yes. Well, a bookmark. Yeah. Now let me show you journal is a small one. I do not have all my other journals with me at the moment. Yes. So bookmark. Ta-da. Yes, but imagine bigger journal, glue it in the center, bigger journal, right? Then you have a belly band or bigger journal again, pocket, side loading pocket. You can do whatever with them, and I just think they're lovely. They're just lovely, right? Or, you know, you could also put a writing paper on the back, have it as a lovely journal card in the center. And I just like the fact that you can open it up and maybe do a little bit more decorating, or just put writing space here if you really want to. Yeah, really cool, fantastic, love them, absolutely love them, and make them in any size that you want. Guys, that's it for today. I hope you had fun. I had lots of fun. I did extras. The trick with the hole reinforcer and the eyelet saves a lot of time. Yeah, so hopefully next time I'm gonna use this, I will remember to do this trick. Guys, I'll be back again this Thursday with the last one, well, for me at least, for JJ3 under 30. Remember to follow the hashtag lovies, because a lot of you guys are joining in, and the projects that I've seen are just fantastic. Don't be sad, because we already have a plan for September. Yeah, September is going to be equally as fun. I'm just gonna say Scraptember. That's all I'm going to say about it. But I'll tell you more about it later this week. Fantastic. If you want to have a play with the digitals that I've used, this is Antique Entomology. This is Bob's Your Uncle. And of course, the Boo Boo tape, all available on Kofi, linked below. I will see you this Thursday. Until then, bye guys.